Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, as requested, I have a Curl Junkie wash and go for you guys featuring the Hibiscus Honey Butter Leave-In as well as the Pattern Pusha Gel, which you guys voted for. I am super duper excited to start diving into Curl Junkie products. I already tried out one of their deep conditioners, so check that out from my previous self-care Sunday. So if you're interested in seeing my Curl Junkie wash and go, then keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm starting out with the Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butter Leave-In Conditioner. And this is supposed to be moisturizing, emollient, and detangling, and this comes in an 8-ounce container. The first 5 ingredients are water, cetyl alcohol, aloe vera leaf juice, glycerin, and honey. These are all ingredients that I absolutely love. And as you can see, this has a semi-thick texture. It is very whipped, so there is a lightness to it, which I was super excited about. I thought this was going to be a super heavy cream, but it is not. So let's go ahead and get into application. So I'm starting off with about a quarter size amount on each section and then working things through. I have to be completely honest, guys. The slip on this is almost non-existent. The thing is, when you first touch this, you're like, oh, it's nice and light, it's whipped. It's going to have a really great texture. It's going to glide through the strands, and this did not. I felt like this kind of enhanced some of the single strand knots that I've had forming in the last week or so. So it made it a little bit more difficult to move through my strands. Now, I wasn't experiencing any breakage or anything, but this definitely could have been better. The fragrance is awesome, but I had to keep adding a lot of water to my hair to really get this product to work through. It instantly penetrates, but that's about the only really good part about it. So this was slightly disappointing. I'm going to keep working with it to see if I can get it to work a little bit better though. And then to top this wash and go off, I'm going in with the Pattern Pusha Hairstyling Gel. And this comes in a 16 fluid ounce container. It's a natural styling gel for all hair types, and it's enriched with herbal extracts. The first 5 ingredients in this are water, hydroxyethyl cellulose, dihydroxanthan gum, acacia gum, and xanthan gum. So this is a very light, somewhat watery-esque gel. And I have to say, this kind of saved the wash and go, if I'm being completely honest. Even though this gel is not super substantive in terms of the viscosity that it has, it packs a lot of slip, which I was in dire need for. So I found that this moved through my strands very beautifully, and it gave me a lot of the slip that I was missing from the leave-in conditioner. You can also see that upon application, it is adding some really nice shine to my hair as well. So the things that I was kind of looking for from the leave-in, which were that enhanced shine, and that slip, because it does claim to be detangling, I didn't really get a lot of, but thankfully Pattern Pusha came through. I found that even though this is a very light gel, it wasn't dripping out of my hair or anything. It was a really nice, easy, and smooth application. You can see my fingers were just gliding once I had it on. But do be aware, this is a lighter hold gel. It does claim to have a medium hold. And so this is not going to tame all of my frizz. And I could see just upon application that the places where my hair usually gets super duper frizzy, they were still kind of frizzing up a little bit, but for me that was kind of to be expected. So application with this was super duper easy, super smooth. It has kind of a honestly more like kind of like that standard hair product fragrance, so it smells really nice as well. Super easy application. So I was kind of wary of this wash and go. I honestly thought it was going to be a fail, but I'm going to pop in with my final results and talk to you later. Okay guys, so these are my final results using the Curl Junkie products. I have some thoughts, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's talk about the leave-in first. Again, this is the Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butter Leave-In Conditioner. This can be applied to wet or damp hair, and it says style as usual. This is a leave-in, but it can also be used for 2-strand twists as well. So, y'all, I don't know if I like this. I find the texture to be super appealing, and the smell is nice. Again, this is thick, kind of. It looks really thick, kind of in the way that the Curl Rehab did, but once you kind of like scoop it out of the jar, you're like, oh, this is very like light, airy, and whipped. I feel like this gave okay moisture, and it really didn't have any slip to it. So I do have some single strand knots because I am due for a trim, and I feel like this almost accentuated that to a point. It's not my own Moisture RX bad, but it's just not what I would prefer. I'll just put it that way. It's not what I would prefer. Now, I do have the spiral lotion from Curl Junkie, and I felt like this really melted away, and I knew it was going to make a very drippy wash and go with the pattern Pusha, so I decided not to use that. I like the way that these two felt more in my hands. And so going onto the hair, it just kind of feels like it tightens up a little bit. And it's not my favorite feeling. I prefer a leave-in that's going to be slippery, extremely penetrative, and add adequate moisture to my hair. Now, my hair is not dry at all. Like, it's definitely not dry. But I'm gonna have to see how things fare over the next like few days, and I will let you guys know. I'll pin a comment in the comment section below. This has a lot of ingredients, like a lot of ingredients. Even though the first 5 are water, acetyl alcohol, aloe vera, glycerin, and honey, which I feel like they're all things that really jive with my hair. There's a lot of other stuff, like there's BTMS, CDR and acetyl alcohol. There's shea butter, coconut oil, hibiscus, banana. There are a couple of polyquats in here. There's panthenol. There's a lot of stuff in here, and I feel like for the nature of the ingredients that are in this, it's not what I would expect for my hair. I thought this was going to be a little bit more rich, a little bit more supple, and I definitely expected it to move through the hair a little bit easier. While I feel like this does perform to an extent as a leave-in conditioner, the way that it applies just wasn't my favorite. I'm definitely going to keep playing with it. It wasn't terrible. It's good enough for me to keep experimenting with it, you know? But it's not good enough for me right now to suggest it or rave about it, you know what I mean? So the smell is amazing. And the texture is really nice. I just felt like it didn't reflect how, you know, nice the texture is or how dope the ingredients are when it went onto the hair. So this was slightly disappointing. Then, of course, the star of the show is the Pattern Pusha Styling Gel. Y'all, I've been wanting to try this stuff for years. And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I got a super cute wash and go. Like, it's definitely, like, it's cute, it's fluffy, it has a nice shape to it. I do see some flakes, like, as I play with my hair, I do see a couple of flakes kind of flying around me. And I know I saw a couple of white spots in my head in the back when I was fluffing out a little bit earlier. So all I did was I just let it air dry. I hit it with a blow dryer in a couple of the places that were still a little bit wet. I scrunched it out with my Alikay Naturals lemongrass oil. And then I just put it in a loose bun with a hair tie just to stretch it out just a teeny tiny bit because I had a little mushroom thing going on. And that just kind of helped me shape it a little bit. And this is the final result. So I think the final result is totally like adorable. And it looks beautiful. My hair feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel weighed down at all. It feels very lightweight. and soft. There's still a slight cast on it, but not much. And this does claim to give you a medium hold. I'm going to try this with the Spiral Lotion, which is the other leave-in conditioner that I have from them that was suggested to use with all 3 stylers that I have. I do feel like this was not the best marriage. I think in a lot of ways, this, because it was somewhat of a letdown, doesn't really allow this product to shine. What I will say is that this definitely seems like the type of gel that isn't going to overly enhance. Like, it's going to set your curls where they're at, you know? So it's not going to do a bunch of extra enhancing the way that like a Uncle Funky's Daughter or a curl maker would, which I was kind of expecting because I watched Akia, A Love for Me, and this is a gel that she talks about a lot on her channel. And it worked for me exactly as she described it. This is a really nice botanical gel. It is very loose in consistency, but I found that this made up for the slip that the leave-in conditioner did not have. So I was able to move this through my hair very well, very easily. I actually, from what I can see with the combo that I use, I think that I really do like this, but I'm going to have to play with it and use it with something that just works a little bit better in terms of a leave-in conditioner, or even try it on its own. I think that, you know, you do have to be a little bit careful because there is dihydroxanthin gum and xanthan gum in here, but it still has good ingredients. And I feel like this performs kind of pretty much the way that I expected it to. I feel like it just went in, kind of enveloped the curls and created a nice little cast. So my curls could just kind of lay how they are naturally. And like this is literally like the epitome of this what your curls look like. It doesn't do anything extra, you know? So for this as well, I can't say that I'm head over heels with it because I feel like this was definitely hindered by the leave-in conditioner. But I do like the performance of it. I felt like it went through my hair beautifully. I also like the smell. I love the texture of it. And I do feel like this still gave me a lot of shine, even though the leave-in didn't do a lot of work, you know? There is some extra frizz in my usual extra frizzy places, so that's not a surprise to me at all. And I think overall my hair looks good. And even though I do see like some flakes in the atmosphere, there really isn't anything on my clothing. I don't have anything on my shirt or anything like that. So, overall, like this is definitely like, it's going to be a cute wash and go. This is something that I can totally wear out and enjoy. And I think I'll get a lot of compliments on it, but this definitely needs to be paired with something that is just more effective than this Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butta. I kind of want to go on and look at their other leave-in conditioners because I feel like when I was shopping for Black Friday, I checked out so fast that I didn't really look at all of my options, and I don't feel like I completely got the best options when it comes to what they have. I know that Lorianne from Mad Curls talks about using this with the Beauticurls leave-in conditioner, so I think I may pick that up. And I'm also thinking about getting the Curl Queen leave-in to use with the Curl Queen gel. So right now, these are my feelings on Pattern Pusha. I think that it's definitely a nice, effective botanical gel. And something that I can see a lot of people enjoying, but I think this is something that I feel like is going to really play off of whatever you put with it, you know what I mean? So you really want to make sure that whatever you're mixing this with is definitely effective. I also appreciate the size of this too. This is 16 fluid ounces, so you get a lot of product. This is a $24 product, and the Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butta is also a $24 product. So this is like a $50 wash and go almost. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that the Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butta is worth it. It doesn't do everything that I would expect it to do. But I do feel like for the amount of product you get, and depending on the type of look that you like, this is worth it for me. You guys know I do like those lighter, runnier gels, especially when I'm going for that effortless, kind of airy wash and go. So this right here is right up my alley. I would say if you like If you like the Nature's Little Secret flaxseed gel, the She Scented passion fruit and flax gel, or the apricot and olipe styling gel, I think that you will really like Pattern Pusha. This puts me in the minds of those. It's very loose. This definitely came through where the leave-in did not. And I think considering how poorly this worked for me, I think it shows you how well this gel works, because this should have been a total fail. I thought it was going to be a total fail. Like when I got off the camera, I thought it was going to be a horrible wash and go. So definitely, I think I can give this like a B+ right now. And of course, I will continue to use it and let you guys know if this moves itself up to an A rating. Even though I'm going to continue to use this and see if at any point it works better on my hair, I will just tell you guys that I don't think that this is worth the spending coins. And so I have other products to use from them. I still have the Aloe Fix as well as the Curl Queen and the Spiral Lotion. So I will likely pick up a couple other leave-ins so that I can give you guys some more comprehensive videos on this. But yeah, that is my $50 wash day with Curl Junkie. And it was like 50-50. One went great and the other one was like definitely popping. Let me know, have you guys tried these products? I know some of you guys have been suggesting that I use Pattern Pusha for a hot minute. And you wanted to know what my thoughts were on it because it's some of you guys' favorites. And then some of you guys have also been looking to pick this up. You've been curious about it for years like I have. And I will say, I'm not disappointed. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what other leave-in conditioners you have tried from Curl Junkie, because I think I do need to go back to the drawing board just a little bit, because right now that Hibiscus and Banana is not cutting it for me. So let me know, what are your favorite leave-in conditioners from Curl Junkie? If you're new here, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I love you. And if you have been here rocking with me for a hot ass minute, thank you so much for coming back. You know I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.